Hello, Dave.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Hello. Hi,
Happy
Annika.
March.
Happy March. Yeah.
I mean,
Where am I?
do
This
you
room
say
looks
Happy
great.
March?
I don't know. We're in Arizona right now, and it's just so weird to hear that you guys are warmer than us.
It's gorgeous here in Minnesota. You're missing out.
Crazy. I love it. I love it. So
Well, you're here
anyway.
to do a Things That Remain monthly update, so take it away.
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to you, Annika, before about how to do this one. So I'm going to wade into what I have to say with the idea that this whole thing with TTR, things that remain, it kind of started in the context of transitioning from open door to a new thing. Never done that before, developing what TTR was going to be and all that kind of stuff was all new. Turning 70, I'm 71. I'm 71 in 3 months,
You're
counting
old.
everyone. I know, but I've never done 71 before. So that's a kind of, okay, this is new. My diagnosis was that's a transition to different kinds of health and stuff. 50th anniversary, wedding anniversary is coming up. That kind of, that's not a transition, but it certainly is a delight to look back and wonder why she stayed with me. Holy cow, what's the matter with her? Anyway, um, I'm saying all that to say that this one's a pretty significant, and maybe using the word transition isn't appropriate, but my sister, Sherry, lives in Cincinnati, who also has IPF. And I think I've maybe mentioned this before, but she passed away yesterday. And it's obviously a big thing. And caring about her family, and we don't know yet about funeral arrangements and stuff, but we'll obviously go when we can to do that. But she's the third one in our family who passed away with IPF, and so I don't want to take this out of my grief for her and her kids, but that's that. Like I'm I'm in line, and but the whole it's a transition, and it just reminded me of the mantra as everything has been changing and shifting since we started TTR. One thing that stayed the same is as long as I have breath, I will keep doing what I'm doing as long as I can do it. And that kind of gets me into the update, because 2 Sundays ago was our first weekend here in Arizona, and I spoke in Doug's church, 2 services in the morning, and I hadn't done 2 services for a while. I have not been feeling that great, and it was delightful. There's still this grace that comes when I'm preaching. I feel relatively normal. The price afterwards is higher, but it just felt really good. And it's been great to be in this church. Just so everybody knows, Doug Glenn is here in Chandler, Arizona. It's just outside of Phoenix. He's been the senior pastor about 6 or 7 years, and I've been here with Bonnie for, I think this is the 7th year in a row that we've come out, and we spend a bit of time. It turned into a month. It wasn't always that long. But I know their elders and their staff, and I get invited into that kind of stuff. So very much it reminds me of the relationship that I've had with the church in Northern Ireland, where I feel like I know them. In Ireland, it was like it's been a 25-year experience, and we're going back again at the end of April. That's part of the update as well. At the end of April, I'm going back to Newton Breda in Belfast, and this time Dave Bricky is coming with me. We were trying to do that last year rather, and it didn't work out. I'm really excited about that, and they are too, to meet Dave. And I think Dave's going to bring a really good piece to that whole thing. So I'm still here. I did some stuff with him. I'm back to Doug on the second week as well. He was preaching, but he had me come up and I corrected all his mistakes. That was fun. I'm just kidding. But this weekend, I'm doing a retreat, a mini retreat. This is kind of an interesting story. It kind of came up pretty quickly, where I did a retreat here last year at this time here in Arizona with a bunch of pastors and leaders that Doug knew. And one of those guys was so affected by that retreat, and particularly what happened around the fire when you're smoking cigars and just talking really deep stuff. He started a group of his own. And he called me a few weeks ago, and those guys all wanted to have a mini retreat with me around the fire. And so there'll be 11 of us, actually. We rented a house out here, so we'll be doing a retreat this coming weekend, and appreciate your prayers relative to that. Then we come back, we'll have our 50th anniversary. We're doing something at Open Door. I don't have the date. Ben Monseth is doing it. I should have written this down, but I think it's cool because like just a couple days after our 50th, we're coming in and there's going to be kind of a thing around marriage. They're developing a group. I know that Ben and Dan Bennett have done this thing with the men, and there's something equivalent to that they're doing with some of the married couples. And so we're going to come in and tell them how to do it. You could be just
Were you
happy.
waiting for me to laugh?
I was hoping you would laugh because there's something. I'm hoping somebody's like, yeah, it's because we're going to just tell them, here's 3 steps to marital bliss. 1, don't marry me. That ruined it from the beginning. And then it's just this incredibly formational experience because you have to love a flawed human being. And that is actually what I'll talk about. Anyway, that's actually kind of it. I'm going to Nevada in the beginning of April. End of April is Ireland again for maybe a little over a week. And just appreciate everybody's prayers. And my sister and her 2 daughters, and just what they're going through and navigating. It's all pretty fresh right now. So just really appreciate all of your support and prayers and financial support, and still looking for that $1 million thing. Where are you?
Maybe they're tuning in right now.
Oh, I really am slick with the finances, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah,
You always have been.
Mm-hmm.
You always have been.
Anyway.
Well, thanks for the update, Dave. Have a great March, everybody, and look for another update in a month or so. But thanks for all you shared, Dave.
Get back. See ya.
Bye.